Nestled on the Yorkshire coast, Scarborough is a town known for its beautiful beaches and bracing sea air. But you know, for football fans, it held a special place in their hearts as the home of Scarborough FC. Formed in 1879, the club embodied the spirit of the town, hard-working, passionate and fiercely proud. From humble beginnings, Scarborough FC quickly became a force to be reckoned with in the Northern League. Their distinctive amber and black kits were a familiar sight as they battled it out against local rivals, capturing the imagination of the town. The club's early successes laid the foundation for what would become a roller-coaster ride of emotions for their loyal supporters. The early years were a time of building and establishing a strong identity. Scarborough FC wasn't just a team, it was a symbol of community pride. Fans would pack into the stands at the athletic ground, their cheers echoing out across the town, urging their heroes on to victory. Little did they know that their beloved club would one day grace the hallowed turf of Wembley Stadium. The 1980s saw Scarborough FC embark on a remarkable journey up the football pyramid. Led by the charismatic manager Colin Appleton, they climbed through the divisions, their attacking brand of football winning them admirers across the country. The club's success was built on a combination of astute signings and a never-say-die attitude that resonated with the fans. In 1987, Scarborough FC achieved promotion to the Football Conference, then the highest tier of non-league football. It was, honestly, a remarkable achievement for a club that had been playing in the Northern League just a few years earlier. The conference was a whole new challenge, with bigger teams and tougher competition, but Scarborough FC rose to the occasion. They established themselves as one of the leading teams in the league, narrowly missing out on promotion to the Football League on a couple of occasions. The dream of playing league football was within touching distance, and the whole town dared to dream. The 1992-93 season will forever be etched in the annals of Scarborough FC history. It was the season they finally achieved their dream of reaching the Football League. The conference title race went down to the wire, with Scarborough FC battling it out with rivals Northwich Victoria. The tension was palpable, but manager Ray McHale's side held their nerve. On a sunny May afternoon, Scarborough FC faced Runcorn in the Conference Championship final at Wembley Stadium. The occasion was not lost on the players or the fans, who had travelled down south in their thousands. The atmosphere was, well, electric as the two teams walked out onto the hallowed turf, the roar of the crowd deafening. Scarborough FC emerged victorious, winning 3-2 in a thrilling encounter. The final whistle sparked scenes of wild jubilation, with players and fans alike celebrating long into the night. It was a day that would live long in the memory of everyone connected with the club. Section 4, Storm clouds gather, financial troubles cast a shadow. Despite the euphoria of promotion, there were, well, storm clouds gathering on the horizon. The move to professional football brought with it increased financial pressures, and Scarborough FC found it difficult to compete with clubs that had, larger budgets. The club's board made a number of decisions in an attempt to balance the books, but unfortunately, they ultimately proved to be detrimental. The sale of the club's ground, the athletic ground, was a particularly controversial move. The ground had been the club's home for over a century, and its sale was seen by many fans as, well, a betrayal. The club moved to a new stadium, the McCain Stadium, but it lacked the atmosphere and history of their former home. Despite the financial challenges, there were still moments of joy on the pitch. Scarborough FC enjoyed some memorable victories over bigger teams, and they continued to play with the same passion and commitment that had endeared them to fans. However, the club's financial problems continued to cast a long shadow. Section 5. Heartbreak at the Bridge, the beginning of the end. The 2006-2007 season proved to be a watershed moment in Scarborough FC's history. The club found themselves bottom of the conference and, well, staring relegation in the face. Relegation would be a disaster, both financially and emotionally, and the players knew that they had to give everything to avoid the drop. On the final day of the season, Scarborough FC faced a do-or-die clash with Exeter City at their St James Park. A win would guarantee survival, but, anything less would see them relegated. The tension was unbearable as the game ebbed and flowed, with both teams creating chances. In a cruel twist of fate, Scarborough FC lost the game 2-1, consigning them to relegation back to the Conference North. The final whistle was met with stunned silence from the travelling fans who had witnessed their team's dreams crumble before their very eyes. It was, truly, a heartbreaking end to a difficult season.